How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've been here, but I'm back today, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of information that will be very useful for those of you that have been asking me, AKP, how can you give us like a breakdown of how you came to Saudi Arabia, the steps you took, all the procedures. I'm going to give you all the breakdown step by step of how I got here, although I might not share like all the information because maybe some are like sensitive. I'll just give you the sites I used for my application and the steps I took. Disclaimer: this video is not sponsored by Marriott International because the company I'll be talking about is Marriott International. This video is not sponsored by them. I will be doing this out of my own volition. Take note of that. We're going to dive right into it. So the first thing you want to do is go to your browser, whatever browser you're using. Go to the web page Marriott Careers. Just look for Marriott Careers. It should be the first site that pops up on your browser, and then it will take you to this web page, jobs.marriott.com. So you have to make sure your website looks like this. When you get on this website, the first thing you're going to see is this field where you can input keywords, job title, property name, and this MO/AFSC rating. Anyways, if you have like a specific idea of what you're looking for, you can just type the job title. Let's say, for example, you are a marketer. You can just type marketing, and then you get suggestions of different job titles relating to marketing. So let's say marketing coordinator, for example, and then you see your results will be narrowed down to only marketing jobs, marketing and sales coordinator. I also want to note that this website or this company Marriott is strictly for hospitality. So if you are not interested in hospitality jobs, this video might not be for you. Anyways, that's one way to like filter your job search. You can also decide to use this location field here, and since we're talking about Saudi Arabia, you type Saudi and then you get this field here. So you have to select Saudi Arabia, and then you see now your results have been streamlined to just marketing jobs in Saudi Arabia. But since we're not being very specific, we're going to go ahead and remove this marketing, so we get all jobs available in Saudi Arabia. So now you see we have 280 jobs available in Saudi Arabia at this time. You want to go ahead and scroll down and look, see whatever you find interesting. We have assistant human resource manager, we've got guest relations agents, clerk, fitness attendant, senior sales manager, and so on. And then you can move to the next page at the bottom of this page. I also want to point out that under the find job button, you find some other drop down menus like job category, where you can like filter just same as the other search field to filter if you know exactly what you're looking for. So let's say for me engineering, for example, and you see there are 29 engineering jobs available in Saudi Arabia at this time. So you go ahead and you search technician, HVAC, plumber, pool technician, all of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick one of these. So I'll show you the application steps. So for example, I see supervisor engineering position at Babs Saham, a luxury collection. This is also a property under Marriott International. So I'm going to, before I click on the apply button, I want to click on this arrow by the side. to like get more information about this job. And then you see, uh, you scroll down and you see this read more. It will take you into the job description. Here you get to see more details about this job. As you can see, it's located in Saudi Arabia. It's a full-time job. Here they put relocation N. That means no. But I would advise you don't really pay too much attention to that, because if your profile is good, they might want to get to know more about you through an interview. And if they like your profile, this relocation status doesn't really matter, because they'll be willing to pay for your relocation. So, position summary, you see install, maintain, perform preventive maintenance, recommend replacements and tools, and so on. And then when you scroll down, you get to see the preferred qualification for the job. Here they say uh, a technical trade or vocational school degree, uh, or related work experience, at least 2 years of related work experience, or supervisory experience, at least 2 years of supervisory experience, preferably in a luxury hotel, but not necessarily. License or certification required, none. So as you can see, this position doesn't even require a bachelor's degree. What they're looking for is your skills. Once you've seen all the details and you're comfortable with it, you can then go ahead and click on apply, and then you'll be taken to this page where you have to put in your email. So I'm going to put in my email address, and then you agree to the privacy information, and then you have to proceed. So here at the top of the page, you see that you can either apply using LinkedIn or Indeed if you have any of these accounts, or you can just go ahead and upload your resume. So for the purpose of this video, I'll be uploading my resume directly from my files folder. So I'm just going to search for my resume and just pick one of these, and it will take a while to upload that into your application. In the meantime, you can scroll down and see other useful information. It says you couldn't import your profile. Okay, I'll try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then we'll do it manually. Okay, still doesn't work. So we're going to go ahead and fill our details. Minimum salary desired, you can go ahead and put negotiable. And are you authorized to work for this company within the country to which you are applying? No, because you are not applying from Saudi Arabia. But if you're applying from Saudi Arabia, like you already have your permanent residence or you're a Saudi citizen, then you can put yes. You can select yes. So we say no. Um, for this job qualification questions, I'm not going to take you here, because this is where you get asked like some questions by the company to know if you have like any experience in hospitality. Showing you this will be against the company's privacy policy, but just if you have any experience working in hospitality, then this should be very easy, pretty straightforward for you. So I'm going to skip that part. And then for the experience, you want to, I wish I was able to upload my CV, then that would have filled this experience part for me. But you just want to go ahead and fill how many work experience you have. So if you worked in 5 different companies, you want to uh, put in those experience here. You say done, and then that experience is added, and you can add another experience if you have more than one working experience. And then you can add your education details, uh, I'm just going to fast forward through all of this. So once you have your experience added, education added, other supporting documents, so you have to upload your CV again. I'll try and see if I can upload my CV this time. And then you also have to write a cover letter for whatever position you are applying for before you even start your application. So once you have typed that out and saved it to your device, then you want to search for it here and use that as well. So you go ahead and cross check all your details, make sure everything is correct, all the job qualifications you provided, all the experiences you provided, and any additional materials you provide. Make sure all your details are correct. Then you want to go ahead and if you'd like to receive updates about career opportunities, you can select this, but I don't think they are compulsory. I'm not going to select it because I don't want to receive unsolicited emails. So here for your e-signature, you have to type in your name again. Once you are done, you submit your application. But I'm not going to submit this because I didn't do a proper application. But once you are done cross-checking all your details, you hit submit, and then you are done with your application. After this, if your application is successful, like they like your profile, they'll reach out to you via email for an online interview, a virtual interview where they get to speak with you and ask you questions relating to your experience and your experience in hospitality specifically, and your technical experience for your role which you have applied for. If all of that is successful, they're going to ask you to provide references from your former employers, maybe 2 or 3. In my case it was 2, so you're going to have to provide those references. Once you've provided the references successfully, then you wait. If you get accepted, when you get accepted for the job, because hopefully you will, then you'll be contacted by the company for the next steps to take on how to go about your medicals, visa processing. All of that is going to be taken care of by the company, so it's not something you have to be worried about. What else? Is there any information I'm missing? Anyways, that was basically how I applied for my job here in Saudi Arabia through the Marriott Careers website, and there wasn't any external source involved. Although the one thing I would say is I already had like a previous experience with Marriott International. I was already working with Marriott International in Nigeria before I moved to Saudi Arabia, so I'm not going to deny the fact that that helped a bit in my application. So I'm also going to talk about my experience as a Marriott International professional in Nigeria, how I got into the Marriott industry and how I started working with Marriott International, switching from software engineering to become a facilities management engineer. So if you're interested to see the video on how I got into Marriott International in Nigeria, I'm going to drop that video and hopefully put the link in the description to this video so you can also watch that and see the process of how I got accepted for the Marriott Voyage program immediately after I got out of the university. I'll talk more about the Marriott Voyage program in that video and the application process as well, and any other useful information. Anyways, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video and you like to see me do more videos like this, or you have questions that you need me to answer, just drop them in the comment section, or you can reach out to me through any of my social media platforms which are available on my bio. So just let me know, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, interact,